are you guys' hands fairly? Do you have good cards, or is it mostly garbage?
They're still holding hands, by the way.
Well,
Assistant damage.
I take my hand away and go and knock it.
And opponent fails.
okay, because I have a replenish, but I may hold on to that because I may rip things.
The rock
Yeah,
is
keep
negated
it for the market.
I will know nothing.
It shows them surrounded by blue
live here.
penises.
Getting rid of anthropology is going away, and skill plus 10 is going away.
No.
I'll take the skill plus 10 for handguns plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm plus 20, so you can just grab that skill 10, drop it back off, and drop the other one. If that's the way that works, I don't know if that works.
I don't see the skill 10. Did you drop it already?
It's right. It's right there.
Oh, there it is. Good. Got it. Thank you.
Yep. The handguns plus 20 would be happy making if we get a hold of one of the magic crystal handguns, but right now I do believe it applies to finger guns.
We got them.
All right. So what is next on the list, Sherlock?
Next on the list is all right, so we can either get you some ID for this place.
You notice also Sherlock is wearing the same kind of bracelet that the Rock is wearing.
So we can get you. We can get you some ID for this place. The other thing is potentially, well, we'll take you to where the communication devices are, so you can get one of them. It's a different realm.
Okay.
But the other thing is whether or not, Rock, you wanted to visit the Gnome Depot with Papa Smurf.
I definitely, the first thing I want to do is get a spirit mark, so that if I do go tits up here, at least I can show up my spirit mark and say I have a skin condition.
Yeah, I didn't realize you didn't have one. All right, we'll go do that then.
Cool.
All right, so we shall go to the... Oops, wrong Zoom. We shall go to the... Where is it? Big Fish Lane.
Okay.
And to Dragon Dons.
No problem. You guys, let's see. Does that take you by the police station at all?
I love that we're going to Big Fish Lane.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
No, it does not take us via the sheriff's offices. Well, it does take us via the police station, though.
No problem.
Okay.
You guys, some guy in the stocks, and kids are selling like rotten fruit and stuff, really cheap for like a bit to throw at him, or keep for yourself if you like rotten fruit. But you get there's eventually they take you to a statue of a big fish surrounded by anchors. The fish seems to be laughing at Rock. And then from there, right next to it, although it's not on your map, they take you to a building that there's a lot of dangerous looking people that are hanging out near it. And there's a guy who has like the clothing styles, just so you know, there's a lot of horse-drawn stuff, including a horse-drawn trolley here.
Right.
And in addition, you see some cars like Mad Max post-apocalyptic type cars driving around. It looks like anything that's not using horsepower emits like a white steam type thing, and the air is almost a little bit foggy because of all the different stuff that emits this white steam. Doesn't really have a smell, doesn't make you cough, but it kind of like they're getting a fog bank here. The clothing styles seem to be a mix of kind of what you're wearing and post-apocalyptic crap, like think Fallout, like where you find the old business suit and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a guy who has like a tie, comes over. You recognize, those who have been here a few times recognize this guy. He's the normal dude who hangs out and does stuff, leads you in and out. It's a big building. It looks like it may have been some sort of like public school back in the old days, maybe, or some kind of building like that. And he comes up and he goes, Shotgun Joker, Mr. Rock. How may I help you?
Sorry, is this the guy outside or are we inside now?
You're outside.
We're just in need of getting a friend of ours his papers in order.
Papers, right this way, sir. How is Fuck? He says.
She's good. She's good.
Excellent.
She was a bit upset. She's had some she's had a bit of a lover's tiff. So.
He's leading you through a building where you can see various people are doing various illegal activities in different rooms. Here they're cutting drugs. There they're getting some sort of like weapons together. There they're working on bootlegging some sort of DVD type of thing. I mean, just any kind of crime you can imagine.
Fair enough.
Oh no, the FBI warning.
Exactly.
No, it's happened.
Yeah,
I'm in the crime mall.
You are at the crime mall. He says Dragon Dawn isn't here just right now, but
that's okay.
Yes, you just need papers.
And if Rock, you were after a
spirit mark.
You still haven't gotten a spirit marker yet, have you?
We have your people are allowed one more for the lockpick gang. He says, "Is this another member of the lockpick gang?"
Yes.
You have a lot of fucking members of the lockpick gang, Shotgun Joker.
Oh, we've got fingers in pies in various locations, so they're not all in one town, basically. So it just depends on when they're in town.
Well, we steal pies. He points at one of the classrooms you're passing where people are like with pies and stuff.
Hey, Joker.
Yes.
Is it better to get low points to have people underestimate you, or 5 points to have people respect you?
Well, it's
the
really
guy
up
kind
to
of
you, but I
listens
suppose
in.
it depends on the circumstance. But also, if you get low points and then you cast something that somebody of low stars shouldn't be able to cast, then obviously they're going to think, "What the hell's going on?" And you don't want that. So it's probably better to get the 5 stars and cover for anything that you cast.
All right. Yeah, I'd like a 5-point spirit mark, please.
Yeah, so somebody cast, if you only got, say, a 1-pointer or a 2-pointer, and then you cast a spell that someone of only one or very minor magic ability shouldn't be able to do, you're going to draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, that makes good sense. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
And respect, says the guy adjusting his tie.
Question.
Yes.
I need to have a whatever the tattoo or whatever he's getting. I don't know what this is.
Okay, so as I explained, if you cast magic here and you don't have one of these stars, a spirit star, a spirit pentagram, people will think you're a monster.
Or if you activate a gun.
Yeah,
Fair
or
enough.
even activating a gun without a spirit pentagram, people will think you're a monster.
You need at least
at some point
third rank.
there being monsters.
Someone out of town.
Yeah, at some point, because they're being monsters, I'm going to want more than just Russ uses a weapon against said monsters. No offense intended, there, Rock.
Oh yeah. You'll find that weapons aren't necessarily the most useful way of getting around this particular campaign, though.
Oh no!
Just a word.
Trust me.
Okay.
No, trust me. I have no intention of being a combat monster. I'm more of the, can we avoid this, run away, trip the other guy so the monster gets him instead of me? Because I hate to run anyway.
Yeah, that's a good way about it.
The guy says papers first, or?
Yeah, papers first.
He takes you into a room. The guy goes, different guy says, "Who needs papers?"
This gentleman
sitting
here.
in there with all. Just you? What name would you like on your paper, sir?
Murphy O'Bannon.
He makes a note of it, and he does some stuff with like a printing press, like hand-operated printing press, and eventually he says, you work for Shotgun Joker?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
200 silver, please, Mr. Shotgun Joker.
There you go.
Thank you very kindly. Here's your papers. You have papers for Gothic San Angeles and that name.
All right.
And then the guy with the tie says, right this way. And he takes you into like a wizard's room. There's a few guys that are currently working on different things. They appear to be working with Fulgurite, aka Chris.
Mhm.
And they look up and, yes, I think one or more spirit marks is needed. They have one left for the lockpick gang. Who's getting it? Says the. Okay, you realize that this is not a foolproof thing.
Mhm.
We're going to do our best, but if it fucks up, you're stuck with it. You know that, right?
I understand.
Yeah, there is a chance of failure with this.
Okay.
A chance of fire?
Failure.
Failure.
Oh, a failure. Because I was looking around for a blanket or something.
No.
Yeah, that might happen too.
The wizards all nod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they attempt to put a tattoo on you, but it looks like a tattoo, but it slowly moves and shit. So they're using a lot of magic. There's a lot of chanting, casting, etc. And here comes the rocks roll. It's fucked up. They apologize to you. You are now stuck with a fucked up tattoo. It is no good to you.
Shit.
Unless you've got an assistant reroll.
Yeah, if you have a supporter reroll, then now is a great time to use it. Because you're otherwise the first person that, on all the lockpick gang, that this is.
Oh, wait. Point of order. Real quick, before we move on past the scene, okay? We do not have a supporter reroll. However, I don't know if it's clever card play or if this is me trying to game the system. Could I play my replenish so that everybody gets to redo their cards, and we see if we can get one of those so that he doesn't wind up with a screwed up tattoo?
We could certainly do that. Russ, what's your
Hold
hand
on a
like?
second. I see a magic item goes bye-bye that Russ got.
That is a decoder ring.
You have decoder rings left over.
Yes.
Cool. Carry on.
Okay. So
Okay.
Before the replenish,
With the replenish.
before that, you need to reduce your hand down to whatever you're wanting, and then you only get to draw back up that number that you're down. So if you have good cards, that makes it harder.
I'm gonna toss everything and give it a shot.
All right, I'll use I've got a full retrieve, so I'll use that to take back the replenish because we're
Good
still
call.
fairly early.
can I hand you guys my full retrieve and victory using disseminate? Can I use the dissemination card
Yes.
to take?
Yeah.
Okay, so put the dissemination out.
Well,
Hold on to while I refill my hand.
the thing about the dissemination is that it acts as a refill for your hand anyway.
Yeah, you need
Okay.
you can't do it yet because before you play dissemination, the
replenish
other
kicks
cards-
off. You're
right.
Yeah.
So
let me just
that means
take
that
that
if you have 3 good cards, you're only going to get 1 card from
one
the
card.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's store that victory. Just trade it before you discard and disseminate.
So
Well,
you got a hold card.
hold on a second. Does anybody have you guys already taken cards for your replenish though?
No. Nope.
I
No?
did, yeah.
Then Russ, since you did, you're done. You wait for Pete and Sean to do their card play because otherwise you can't cascade it. You have to all do it.
Right. They didn't do their
Yeah,
replenish. Got it. Okay.
Okay. So let me go ahead and draw the 1 card
Mhm.
to me, and then let's see what I get. Come on, support reroll. We want Russ to have a good tattoo.
Mhm.
Oh, he'll fumble. My arm will explode.
Oh no, fumble means
My
that you have
luck.
a fucked up tattoo on your face. That's basically kill me, I'm a monster type tattoo on your face.
Okay. Because I just drew another replenish. So we're gonna get through this. We will get through this.
Okay.
Don't do the reroll. Don't do the replenish yet.
Where are we at with card play? Are we all on that?
Yeah.
Have we all done that first replenish?
Yes.
Okay. So let's trade.
Okay.
If we want to
You
keep
have
that.
got a whole card, do you, Russ?
What card?
So you were saying about the victory. You got to lock it in or something.
No, I do not.
Oh, okay. You were saying about
Why
the
don't you
victory.
guys trade your garbage to me, and I will give you guys my good cards to hold on to. Then I can play the replenish, get rid of the garbage, refill my hand.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Play the dissemination.
Play the dissemination and refill your hand. So
Yeah.
Dissemination, you can give each of them one of your good cards. Just
Okay.
Get it.
So I'm playing the dissemination and giving the full retrieve to whoever picks it up here. Should be laying on the table. There it is.
What are we picking
So when you guys
up?
grab that, the full
Oh,
retrieve.
you put a full retrieve on the table?
Well, you know that if you put it on their picture, then it'll open a trade window. With
I grabbed the full retrieve.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
I did not know how to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drag it
and
to the
then-
picture.
Okay, and then I'll give my victory to hold on to,
Mm-hmm.
or our victory, or whatever, however that works.
Yeah. So good.
Victory is the ultimate buddy card.
There we go. And then,
Pete discards down.
Mm-hmm.
and then, yeah, let me move the full retrieve down to Russ here. Oh,
I've got,
I got to take the
I've
card.
got a
back.
full retrieve. I got that already. Did you have two?
Okay, well, I don't know where the one came from then, because this is the one I just dropped over here.
Yeah, Pete did a full retrieve of the replenish. That's where that came
Okay.
from.
There's one in the discard pile.
Yeah, that's the one that I put down there because I didn't realize how trades worked. So
That's
let
right.
me put that back. Let me put that back in my hand, and then I will give that.
No. I picked up
No,
a full
no.
retrieve.
Yeah, Russ already got
Murphy, I picked up a
more
full
than one
retrieve.
in play.
What
Yeah.
do you like to be called?
All right.
Murphy? What's
Murphy works.
Murphy?
Yeah,
Okay.
I gave myself a code name because giving out your real names have power.
Mhm.
Right.
That's that Cthulhu mythos knowledge kicking in. All right, so
I just wanted to
so
know.
based off the dissemination.
I just wanted to know the player.
Oh, yeah.
What do I call you?
Murphy, whichever one works.
All right.
You know, Sean. I answer all of them.
Okay. Cool.
And now, because of the dissemination, now I draw 3 cards to bring myself back up, and then we
That's
see where we're at from there.
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Drawing my 3 cards now.
This is like the beginning of a World of Warcraft raid.
Well, we're doing all the buffs and stuff. Let's see here.
Yeah.
I got a first aid. Man, I've really got to scroll these in.
If you click on one of the cards, it makes it big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just click on the
you
card,
guys
make
said
it big.
something earlier.
Easier than scrolling.
I'm sure I didn't just really work my camera. We've got to see way too much. Click on. Okay. First aid plus 10, skill plus 10, and assistant plus 10. Okay. But they
Okay.
have to do
So-
a re-roll. They can't.
Yeah.
Yep. They
So-
did
All
a
right.
reroll.
Before we do any more card play,
Yeah.
now I have a hero point rate and NPC card. So this
Ooh.
NPC must be well known and have been involved in at least 2 adventures. GM must approve the choice. Blah blah blah. So I suppose the question is, the person that's been doing the spirit pentagrams, since it's the same
He
person
has
that keeps
been
doing.
Well, here's the thing, though. He doesn't necessarily like you guys, and he may not choose to spend a hero point on
Yes, that's the bit. That's the crux of it. Is
it. Uh-huh.
if I,
It's
if I do
clever,
that-
but he doesn't like you guys.
Let's
He
give
likes
it a
our
shot.
pretty well enough.
Might as well rate him.
Yeah. I wouldn't bother. He's not really integral to your guys' plans and shit.
have,
Okay.
Hey,
So-
Ron, Yeah, sorry. I just want to get this card played just so we don't lose it. Have
Okay.
you pos rated Brown?
No,
Did
Now
you want to
Brown's a good
Did you
one.
want to pos rate Brown?
that would be great. Yeah, thank you.
All right. I'll play the card. So Russ, make sure make note of it because Logan will forget
Right.
that Brown is now pos rated and has
I'll help them
5.
next time somebody drops what they dropped on him before.
Yeah, or we do something that he needs to make some rolls to make
Uh,
some saving throws or something.
yeah.
All right. Sorry, Sean. Just
Okay,
wanted
now
to
do
get
we
that
want
out of the way.
Okay, that's fine. Do we want to get the what's the doing? Were we going to continue trying with this shoestring plan, or is Russ just stuck with a fucked up tattoo?
That's
I've
Because
got
I
a full
have a
retrieve. He's got to replenish.
yeah. So I can do the replenish again if we want.
Okay,
Um,
there's the replenish.
oh, you
So
got to
wait,
replenish.
hold on. Oh, so two of you have replenishes and one of you has a full retrieve. Wow.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes.
So you pulled the replenish. Okay, so now we draw down and refill our hands.
Well, is somebody retrieving the replenish or no?
I thought he just pulled a full. I just thought he just played a full retrieve on it.
No, he played a replenish. You've got the full retrieve.
Okay, got it. I am going to full retrieve that. Take that one into my hand and draw 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to discard 2 and draw 2. First aid plus 20 on the no skill 10 is on the top.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I've just got a nada on top of the other stuff.
All right, we got one more replenish to throw.
We will
Okay.
make this work. Ah.
All right. I will. So
Can't
people
believe
ready
it. Of
to
course it's
discard?
not Russ that the first guy messes up. Hilarious.
Yeah.
I got a nada and a special day, so
Yeah. All right.
Special day.
So discard everything. Discard everything you don't want to hang on to.
Draw down, replenish. Replenish
And then
played.
Oh, you're playing your
Okay.
replenish. Okay. Because I've got to replenish as well. Don't forget, Russ.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Do I hang on the
Now,
special day or get
this
rid
is
of it?
going to be interesting. All right.
Pete, do you have any cards that you're getting rid of, or do you like all of yours?
I was getting rid of 1, and now I'm at a spot where I won't get rid of any.
Oops.
So I'll need to shuffle some cards around because I have 2 victories now.
Do I want to
Okay,
keep
let's
special
do
day or
that
get rid
before
of
I play the replenish.
It's too late. You've already played the replenish. Russ.
Okay.
That was from your replenish, Russ. So I haven't played mine yet.
Okay, cool.
He's
Yeah,
got
so
2
have you
victories
feel-
to replenish and something else.
Okay, so I haven't drawn yet. I'm out of trading.
Yeah. No. I've got the replenish from drawing from your. Sorry, I got the victory from drawing from your replenish.
Yeah, so you're good. So
You're good.
go ahead and Murph and Russ draw back up to 4 then.
Okay, am I getting rid of the special day or keeping it, guys?
Special day. That's if it's it makes a date card special, does it? Or is that the?
Yeah,
Yeah, like if you
the happy
draw.
holidays, birthdays, whatever come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm out of
I'll keep that
cards.
one.
Because I have points in cold-blooded killing, and killing is wrong.
Wow.
Bummer.
Wah, wah.
Good and bad.
It's
Good it came up
special
now.
day.
Bad it did go. Yeah.
It's a gamble.
Well, I now have 2 assistant plus 10s, but I can't play both of those on the same roll. And I have a skill 5.
Well, actually, if more than one person had a skill 10, like for example, if you go hook me up with one of those tattoos, and then 2 different people played assistant plus 10s on the guy, it would be very difficult for him to fail because
Yeah.
But he's already failed on me, so we can't play
yeah,
those.
you're totally fucked.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless we can get it. I shall trade. All right, so you're out of cards at the moment, Russ.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yes,
so
I
I
am.
shall play. I shall trade my victory to Sean, so that the 2 victories are not in one hand. So just give me a
I will-
trash card, Sean.
Oh, you guys need to lock it in bad.
Oh yeah, yes we do.
That would make everything better.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I was asking before when Russ was saying about, because it's probably better to lock in a victory, the retrieve with the victory as opposed to using it,
Right.
because the retrieve acts as a victory in that instance.
Yep.
Okay, so where are we at? I'm trying to keep my train of thought from derailing.
Yep. So I've got a replenish, so
Okay.
I can play that, and that will get Russ hopefully back into card play. So
All right.
discard any cards you don't want, Sean.
I have both those assistant plus 10s, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to do the tattoo thing here pretty quick because I can't trade to Russ because he doesn't have any cards.
Well,
Yeah.
on that, the only downside is that Russ is using up the last of the free lockpick gang's tattoos, and I don't know if Pete has the 1,000 silver to get you one.
Fair enough.
Yes.
So if I don't have to worry about it, then I will pitch one of these assistant 10s. I kind of want to keep that special day card because I'm rolling the dice here. So assistant 10s goes.
I'd pitch both of the assistant 10s, honestly.
Yeah, and see if I can't, to quote Logan, do better.
14 gold. Yes,
Did
I
you pitch
do.
both of you? Did you pitch both the assistants?
Yep, they're sitting on the top of the deal.
Okay, cool. Are we ready to draw?
I got to reroll
Sure.
nada.
Wait a
Sorry?
minute, you got a reroll and the nada left over?
No, I got to reroll a nada on my draw.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
We are ready to draw. Let's draw.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Haste and natural weapons plus 20, so rubbish.
Okay, I got dissemination and trusting soul. You have no weapons on you, I don't think. So you get to draw a card. Murph.
Okay.
Russ, can you read the dissemination card?
Playing this card allows you to take 2 of your cards and give them to other people, both to one person or 1 card to 2 different people. Then you refill your hand. If nobody wants your cards or you're playing, you can still discard any or all cards you wish and refill your hand.
Right. So it doesn't specify that it has to be somebody in card play, does it?
It does. It always
It
has.
does?
Yes.
All right.
That's why there's no.
Yeah, that's right. I was just thinking he could disseminate the reroll card that
No, that's clever. But
Sean had.
Yeah, getting an NPC in the card play is strange and special.
Yeah. That's right. Just trying to think of a way of doing.
So pitching the nada to get myself back down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Russ is just stuck. I mean, we tried. We have given it.
Mm-hmm.
We have
Yes,
charged
we have.
valiantly up the hill and have not
Well,
managed to pull this off.
Actually,
We've got one more refill with the dissemination.
Yeah, Russ is still
Russ
going.
has got an individual
Okay,
refill.
still going. All right, like the Energizer Bunny.
Okay, you get the Babel fish. Accept that trade.
Okay, I will give you this.
No.
He disseminates it to you. It's like the old style
Dissemination.
leadership card.
Yeah, dissemination gives you the card. You don't trade.
Okay, back, I guess.
Okay, you get biology plus tummy Pete. No, you don't have to give me the card back. You're good. Just take it. You're at 3.
Yeah.
All right, I played dissemination, so that goes on the pile. Draw 4.
Good luck, Russ.
Yeah, not going to happen.
Come on, Squirrel. Yes.
Nope, I'm getting lots of opponent fails, though, so I can make them fail. Check and will.
Cool. Okay, so make a note of it, Russ, that you got a fucked up non-good tattoo. And now there is other stuff to it. It's not necessarily a lifetime achievement award, but so the guy looks and goes, will there be anything else?
Can I get one on the other arm?
It's not an arm thing, it's a body thing. It moves around.
Okay.
It's he says the only way to get rid of it is to find a powerful wizard to dispel it. That'll get rid of
Yeah.
all magics on you, including that.
So a
Okay.
breaker, for example, could get rid of it.
If you can find a way to get rid of it, then you can buy a new one. We'll give you a small break since you're fixing our mistakes. And yeah, there's no such thing as breakers, buddy. It's an urban myth.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Gotcha.
They certainly are.
Mm. It's a fun urban myth, though. It's like Big Feet.
Okay, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
All
All
Was
right.
that a half an hour on card play?
So are
Right.
you guys going from this place to a different place?
Not
Yes.
quite. The
Okay.
just the individual that because Dragon Don's not here. The individual that scored us in, etc.
I call him Tie Guy.
Tie guy. All right.
He's
So
wearing
tie
a fucked
guy,
up tie.
the lieutenant or whatever he is.
Yep.
And just once we're finished there, and some information for you to pass on to the Dragon Don.
Oh yes.
The Shadow Academy, pretty much all the kids are zombies, and
Holy
the headmaster
shit.
is a leech.
A lich? A lich,
Yes.
says the wizard. A lich, says the wizard's assistant.
As
And
I
his
said, after we
assistant
left
screams
that,
and runs.
as I said, after we left that
Oh,
room,
sorry. No problem. Yeah, the guy goes, a lich, and then from way down the hall you hear, lich, and you hear someone else go, a lich, ah, and you hear him breaking through.
yeah. All right. So yes, I thought the Don.
I'll let him know.
Yeah.
He looks alarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Are they coming here?
Well, it's the gates to there are very, very unstable. So I doubt he's going to be able to open a gate from there.
Yeah.
So how do you know about it?
Yeah, well, we have our means and methods of getting places sometimes. We are the lockpick gang.
Empathy rolls. Empathy. M for you, M for me. It's empathy.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Accurate.
60. Does 60 make my empathy?
Under a quarter.
Right. Rock, he goes, The rest of you go, ha, this guy is going to figure out a way to either fuck us or use us like piñatas.
I made my empathy roll, Logan.
Yeah, no, I got that. That's why to you, he goes, and he looks thoughtful. That's what you get. These other guys who made it like quarter and some bullshit like that are thinking that that piece of information that he just got is much more useful than the lich you suspect the Dragon Don may be calling on you to do some gating stuff at some point.
Ah.
Right. Okay.
So, no problem. He escorts you guys back out of the crime mall. It's a good name for it. And you guys are near the statue with the fish that seems to be looking at Russ. And Russ, you're kind of thinking you could stick your dick into its mouth.
Okay.
Josh, I think
What a
we need
weird
to
place.
visit. I think we need to visit Alex Kindler Jr.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
He might break my connection to Brown too.
Maybe. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see what happens.
Yes, it
If
will.
you're willing to give it a try
I am.
right now.
Sure.
Did you want to get some gear first, or
No, I got my gear.
okay? Let's do that.
Can we
then.
go back to the white peacock?
Dove.
Yes. Any particular reason?
Because, well, we haven't acquired any. I realize you said that most weapons aren't useful or whatever, and it occurred to me the only thing that I've seen because I didn't think to take one of the heavier books with me, thus I would have something to swat somebody with. Is there's a bacon plate back there? Now it's not much of a weapon, but it still could be useful.
I think this guy wants a weapon.
Wait till we get. I mean, did you want a knife or something?
Knife, a gun. I mean, you can get more done with kind words than a gun than you can with just kind words alone.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Or a knife, or axe.
I know who he's quoting too. It's a 1920s gangster he's quoting there.
Mhm.
Very nice, Mr. Off-center camera guy. Well quoted.
Hey, leave my camera alone. I told you I'm playing on a laptop and sitting on my legs.
You put one of our guys in the hospital, we put one of yours in the morgue.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, but every time he gets an erection playing this game, the camera just.
I check in on Hercule. Is Hercule still got that drool on his face?
So you're going to go to the bank, is what you're trying to tell me? Yes. Is that what Hercule is?
No. Well, I'm not going to do it in the street, but Hercule was in my pack last night.
Oh, well, then why don't you, instead of saying, I want to check on Hercule, because I'll have you check on him now, say, hey, guys, let's go to fill in the blank.
Right. Let's go to the White Dove.
Okay.
You guys head over.
That's also the White Peacock, right?
Yes.
So
That's what it is on the map. Yeah.
Okay. Let me make a note of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the PC's renamed it. So you guys head back over to the White Dove and whatnot. Some guy is coming back with a gnome statue, and he goes, "You're a good gnome." The other guy goes, "If you're too drunk to work, I'm going to fire you." He's like, "I'm not too drunk to work, am I?" He holds up the gnome statue and goes, "No, he's not."
Hey,
I asked him to take care of the gnome for a while for us.
Josh.
So if he needs the day off to recover, that I will cover any expenses.
Yes, sir. The guy with the gnome statue goes, "Thank you, sir. Can I take this with me?" He holds up
I think
I got a
I
yin
think Rock
yang,
wants-
guys.
I think Rock will want the gnome.
What does a yin yang do again?
Yin yang is everybody discards all their cards and refills.
Okay.
Bye victory.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Just in case we get something good, should I make sure the victory is the last thing that gets dropped on the top?
Yeah, that's the deal. Yeah, make sure the victory is the last on the top of the pile.
All right, you guys drop all your stuff and then let me know when I
They've already taken new cards.
drop the heart.
Limited retrieve, which is no good for victories.
Okay, I got an
Okay,
equalization.
so
I'm going to take a point out of my willpower.
Okay, don't worry about keeping the victory on top. The equalization's now on top, which you don't want.
No.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to
Well,
play.
okay.
Excuse me. I'm going to play Outdoors Person and increase my survival woods.
I got some excellent luck this game, Logan.
Yeah. John,
Well, I got a check in essence,
I'd
Nice.
play that immediately.
a clogging greed,
That's cool.
a dispel, and a spark of divinity.
Ooh.
Nice. Spark of Divinity is +1 in any of your stats right away.
My two statistics here.
Yep.
3.
3.
Willpower,
Willpower, learning, or essence.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's
Learning
right.
is usually the best one to go for at the beginning.
Essence is important
It
now
depends-
because I have
depends
magic
on-
points.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to play it. Some people
Yep.
raise their willpower first because it's their hit points.
Spark of Divinity is getting dropped, so
I'm just trying to remember. Is that got on it? It cannot be pulled.
where's my cannot be reclaimed,
Yeah.
and my learning goes up to 14. And then I take the check. The check at essence means that we roll at the end and see if we get the 7 or the 11.
Yep.
Just the 7.
Just 7.
Only
Oh, is it
7.
just
now.
7?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no longer 7 or 11.
No.
So
That's
I
also
wasn't
only-
insane. That was a thing at some point.
Was this thing at some point? Yes.
Yes, it was.
Russ is still insane.
Yeah.
And then I just put a check by my essence because I'm going to play that as well. Get it out of my hand.
That's right. Yep.
And
Oh, Russ,
Mhm.
by the way, I would recommend getting a
Spell.
picture of yourself with the porn stash prominent and replacing your picture that you've got for Sudafed Smurf with the porn stash thing. keep that shit forever. In fact, get several different pictures of you in a porn stash with close-ups on the porn stash and the sideburns. So
like glamour shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should go pay some money for this. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
might as
don't
well-
know.
Different
Might as well get the most
backgrounds,
out of this stuff.
top
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you're gonna do it up right, you know, have like an old west one and a, you know,
Oh, there
like
we go.
like a tie and tails one. You know.
There you go. Yeah. I would recommend it.
So, Sean, you wanted a pistol.
Yes, I would gladly take a pistol.
Here's one. It's half full.
What
gives
am I
you
looking?
A weird looking, it looks like a plastic child's gun.
Okay.
Half full is 25 shots.
Yeah. Which gun did you give him, Pete?
Just a basic Chris pistol. We had three. I just remembered
Which
we'd
element?
gotten through. It's the basic. It's the basic Chris pistols. We got 3 Chris pistols off the 8 Horsemen.
Oh, Earth. Make a note you have an Earth pistol. It shoots Earth flavor D8s. Range is 10 meters hard, like a hard 10 meters. In other words, after 10 meters, it doesn't do shit. And you'll get to find out about activating it and all that kind of shit later. But just so you know, it's not a standard ballistic slug thrower. So it looks like a fake gun. Like in real life, if the cops caught you with this, they'd be like, "So, okay, gun toys, tried suicide by cop," and then they'd shoot you anyway if you're black.
Right. Hey, Murph, you said you had a dispel card. What does that card say?
I was wondering if Russ would get that.
It says, "Get rid of any play immediately." Something or other. Hold on. Play to counter play immediately card as it is drawn. Does not work retroactively.
Okay.
No, it's a note.
Sorry.
Is what I got.
It's a note.
Yeah, that's not a dispel. That's a note. That's a very big
I don't
difference.
know why. I know why I thought it was dispel because I saw the exclamation point and everything, and it was in the little small.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, because that would have been handy.
Yeah, that card. Hang on to. Yeah, he only just drew.
Oh, I'm aware how handy a note is.
Yeah,
it's for whenever he gets the big black plot dildo or whatever, or fuck your couch.
Yes.
I'm like, nope.
Yep. That's right. Or the world
That was the fucking system. God damn, I could use 5 more players just like that.
And you don't need a gun or anything, do you, Rock?
No, I got an Earth pistol.
Yep, lovely. Yep.
Okay, I kind of look around. Are we standing out in the street when you hand me this?
No. It's back at the white.
We're back at the base. Okay.
A lot of people are wearing guns and stuff. Keep in mind, this is America, by God.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Carry
because is there a safety on this thing?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't.
There is.
There is sort of a safety on it, as in you've got to assert your will as such. You've got to spend magic to activate it.
Yeah, you have to use your magic to activate it, and that takes up enough time that people can be shooting at you.
Yeah, and when it's activated,
no. I just wanted to make sure that it didn't have, say, a busted safety catch because I don't have a holster. So I'd rather shoot myself in the nuts with the magic pistol.
Yeah.
Also, it makes a horrendous whining noise when you activate it.
Okay.
Really loud.
So people will know, unless you've gotten a really good gun, really special good gun that is quiet. People will know that you've when you've activated a gun.
And the quiet.
Not saying I'm going to do it, but we could use the horrendous whining gun to get one of the special guns. I'm just saying, just putting it out there on the table. Options.
Yeah, good luck with that.
The quiet guns are completely illegal. You do not want to be caught with one of those.
Yeah, but I mean, we've already got a fucked up monster tattoo running around in our group, so we're screwed anyway.
Well, we're going to see if we can get rid of that. We've got a plan for that.
Okay.
I check Hercule. How's Hercule doing?
Right. He, while you guys are in the White Dove, he pulls out, the horse-headed guy who says agreed underneath the tomato truck in the pictures, it looks like some sort of tube instead of a neck, and it looks like some sort of floppy horse-headed thing. You're not sure what goes in the tube.
Okay.
It
It's like a
appears
stick
that,
horse with a water hose for a neck.
yeah,
I I cleaned off the drool on its face.
okay, yeah, it looks
Finally.
like, yeah, okay.
Is it limp?
It is limp. There is one way to try to get it to not be limp, I suppose.
Okay, I strap it on.
No problem. He pulls down his pants, pulls out his cock, sticks it up the back of the horse, pulls back up his pants so that the horse head is peeking over his belt line. And it looks more alert now, I suppose. It is the most horrible thing that you've seen all day.
No, I saw none of that because while he's making horse noises, I was looking for that bacon plate because I still, first of all, bacon plate is a handy thing to have. For example, if someone were to give me bacon, I need a dish to put my bacon on.
Got it.
Also, also, if I break this thing and turn it into shards of bacon plate, I now have a weapon that I don't have to spend magic. So
I like that you're the right kind of. I like that you're the right kind of new player because a lot of players would run away screaming at this point.
Yeah, no problem. Yes, he is wearing that. You eventually will see the horse head peeking over his pants. Yeah, you've got your bacon plate. Nobody's cleaned it or anything.
Been acquired. Has it by some chance been replenished with bacon?
No.
Oh, that is just sad making. But okay. I find a pocket to stuff said bacon plate in.
I don't think you have a pockets that big.
Well, I look around for a container to put the bacon plate and the gun in because I'm acquiring stuff. Also, the ID card or a bracelet or a...
Yeah, you don't have the bracelet yet, and I don't think there's any bags laying around, but Russ has got a backpack. You could take the greasy bacon plate, stick it into the vegetarian's backpack.
No, because this man is obviously crazy. He's wearing a horse head on his dick.
Yes.
Is Hercule animated, or is he still?
He has a look of surprise on his face, much like in the picture.
Okay, I give him a pat and see if he whinnies.
He's now starting to play with his cock through the horse head.
That is perfectly fine, because the original room that I came through, right? I go back in there, and I'm looking. I landed on a bed.
You find a pillowcase. You can put your shit in a pillowcase. Okay.
The pillowcase has. I will add that to my gear. I now have a pillowcase, bacon plate, a earth flavored crisp pistol. Sounds like the worst. That sounds like the worst energy drink ever. And papers for Gothic San Angeles, the name of Murphy O'Bannon. I now have a pillowcase knapsack. Nice.
No problem. Russ, would you like to play with Hercule until he drools?
No. I'm just patting him on the head and saying, "Good Hercule, good Hercule," and see if he moves around, if he reacts the way he often did.
No, he does not. But I was waiting to see if basically McKay would stand there and watch you play with yourself.
Yes, I'm watching Sherlock, so that and out of the corner of my eye, I'm keeping an eye on Russ. But I don't want to focus on that because some shit, suffice to say, you can't unsee.
Yes. It may be a sandy roll at some point, depending on what he does.
Yep. Okay. I take him off and put him back in the pack.
He comes off with a kind of a suction type noise that makes everybody else cringe a bit. And you stick him back in your backpack. Eventually, the airs persuade you into pulling up your pants again, and you guys are ready to set off to wherever you'd like.
Yes.
Okay. So did he talk to you?
No, he's still limp.
Okay.
I don't know what the Smurf's going on with Hercule.
No, assumably because of the situation Brown's in.
That's my guess.
All right.
I could bring him to the lake and see if he talks.
Yes, you could try that.
But
Shall we?
Under my question section, wow, question mark, Hercule, question mark, lake, question mark. Okay.
All right.
A lot going on.
Way too much going on.
Yeah.
Can you
Right.
imagine being dropped into this kind of situation in real life? You'd be like, what's the bad man
I'd
doing
probably
with
be
his
rolling
cock?
with it. I've been in a lot of odd situations in my life.
Yeah,
Not as odd as this.
I hope not. So,
yeah.
moving on. Where to next?
Excuse me.
Oh, the papers.
Right, so
Are they actual papers, or is it an ID card, or?
No, it's papers. No pictures on them, but it's papers that says the bearer of these papers is the name you gave. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
all right. So, Rock, did you want to go to the Gnome Depot now, or did you want to go to visit Alex Kinley Jr.?
I want to visit Alex Kinley Jr. and I want to see what happens when Alex Kinley Jr. hugs a gnome.
You're going to take the garden gnome with you.
Dun dun dun. Shows the garden gnome.
Point of order. Didn't the garden gnome leave with the drunk guy earlier?
Yes, he's back. He was back. He came back just before.
I know he came back, but then you relieved him for the day. I wasn't sure what had been done with the gnome, if he had scarpered off with it.
Well, I'm assuming that the Rock wanted the gnome to take with him when we eventually go to the Gnome Depot.
Okay, I put Papa in my pack.
No problem. You stuff the gnome into your backpack. It just shows like all this horrible shit in the backpack and stuck to the side of his face, and it just shows him with the same expression, like.
I'm just wondering how big this damn backpack is.
It's a fairly big backpack with Jesus straps.
All right, with Jesus straps.
Yeah, that's the oh Jesus, we're being attacked. I can't move around in this thing. Click, click. Back drops to the ground.
Okay. Cool. All right.
So, where do you take him?
I
Clem's.
believe we're going to Clem's now.
Yeah.
No problem. They take you to a barber shop. You guys get there, and it's got the red, white, blue barber shop pole that's slowly going around.
Yeah.
And it's got the big windows, and they go inside, and there's a guy with the bald head, big, friendly mutton chops, and he goes, "Howdy, what can I do you for?" He's dressed like a barber.
Shave, please.
Yes, sir. Hot towel?
Yes, thank you.
Where are you going back to?
Beastkins and Angeles, please. Clem?
Yes, sir. And the other two?
Yes.
The same.
Very good. He has you guys all sit down in barber chairs, and then he puts hot towels on your faces and over your eyes and stuff, and you sit like that, and he takes them off. And he's got a big weasel head instead of a human head. And you're like, he goes, "There you go. Shave?"
We're good, thank you, Glenn.
Oh, he's being nice. Okay.
Is there a sandy roll for the beastkin lands that I had you guys do?
Your barber changing into one?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's fair.
No,
you're being nice.
Well, I don't know if I had anybody else roll.
Nah,
That's why
I
I
don't
was
think he's better.
hesitant.
No, I didn't roll any sanity for...
I would actually be more than honored to do my very first sanity roll in a heroic Cthulhu type thing.
I don't think we're to it yet. Nobody else did it because you feel like you're kind of in a Disney thing now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just rolling.
There was something about this. There was something about this realm that our brains just seem to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. So yeah, basically this world, everybody's furries. But I'm not talking about people dressed as animals. I'm talking about their actual anthropomorphic animals.
Okay.
Yep. They're it looks like furries.
The only people that they're not dressed as furries. They're
not dressed as furries, but we used to call this the furry Western town.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only
you said this was basic what?
This is beastkin.
Beastkin.
As in beast. As in B-E-A.
Beastkin, yeah.
Beastkin San Angeles. It's basically 1890s.
1890s anthropomorphic. 1890s furry Western.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weapons are all like Wild West weapons.
Yeah, but it's more like an Eastern style, an Eastern American city in its style.
Okay, yeah. Gangs of New York style.
Yeah, then a Deadwood, etc. But it's not a huge town.
It's a pretty good sized town.
It is a decent size. Yeah, it's got several quarters and stuff. All right, we'll head over. And all non-furries, as in us. As far as I know, no other Doras have been to this place besides us. Either or they've been in disguise as beastkin, etc. We were the first ones here. So they refer to us as Australians.
And the greetings is two middle fingers, peace among worlds.
No, it's not.
Oh.
So they basically, myself and one other person was the first two people to come here, and they thought we were. Elves are here as well, pointy-eared, basically the equivalent to they're the American Indian analog elves,
right?
Which they're into necromancy, and there's been some fighting backwards and forwards between them and the dwellers of San Angeles here, which led to basically a bit of a genocide happening on the elves after they tried to invade with lots of zombies and stuff.
This is super interesting. I'm following it.
Okay? Yes.
But in character, I don't give a fuck. Let's move along. I like that you're trying to travel guide me through this. It's like a travel log, but at this point, I'm kind of glazing over. I'm like,
it's just
cool,
it's
cool.
Just so you got a bit of a
understanding. Major Migo.
Bet you wish you had Instagram, don't you?
At this point, Clem says, "Hi, what can I do you for?"
Hi, Clem. Okay, we're going now. We will go to the Australian Embassy.
Okay. Right. As you're walking down the street, people are like, "Hello, Ambassador," to him. Okay.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning. There's lots of different kinds of beast heads, foxes, whatnot. All of the normal stuff like horses and shit like that, because there are horse-headed people around, so it's probably good that somebody's not wearing their cock piece. But the normal horses and stuff seem to be like lizard analogs. I don't think there's any lizard-headed people around. But eventually you get to a city wall, and then in front of the city wall is a huge stone building. There's a lot of stone and stuff that they've used to build with a lot of very sturdy looking buildings, but it's a huge plush stone building. It's got a couple of rhino-headed people out front guarding it, and they're like, "Hello, Ambassador."
Good morning.
One of them opens the door for the ambassador, bows slightly. Everybody seems to have like pistols and rifles and shit like that. No problem. You go in. There's a couple of elvish kids, and one of them's carrying a cage with a bird in it, and the bird goes, "Fuck me."
And how are you, Word?
He bobs up and down on his perch.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, says Word to you. You want to go outside? Oh, God damn it. Hold on, cat. See if it really wants outside. You want to go outside? Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to hand you my pack, so I'm just in my clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to tell Alex Kimberly that I want a big hug.
You don't have any Dakota rings on you?
The Dakota rings are in the pack.
Okay.
Didn't the Dakota ring go bye-bye earlier, or was that just one of them?
One of them did. I have 4. We keep them around for that particular card.
They're good. They're good to as a discardable magic item. They are a useful magic item, but we know how to readily get hold of them. So they're good as protection against the magic items we want to keep.
There's 2 kids dressed in looks like Australian flags with smaller Australian flags on their chest. One's a boy, one's a girl. They're both very definitely like Lord of the Rings type elves. and they come over and like, well, one of them, the girl hugs him awkwardly because she's still holding the cage. Boy hugs McKay. They both seem very fond of him and begin immediately talking to him in Latin.
That's
They
unusual.
might give me
They-
Latin rolls.
They'd stopped doing that.
Fail.
What's my default on Latin?
Learn.
Yeah,
The default on everything is learn unless the
Okay.
skill is higher.
Nope.
Cool.
Nope.
But if you ever make it, then you get to check and learn too. So it's worth trying a lot of new shit. They babble at him excitedly and take him away.
Right.
There he goes. A different kid comes up. He staggers toward you guys holding a whiskey bottle. He looks like he's maybe 11 and drunk off his ass.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, hold on.
This-
I hand Josh my pack.
Yeah,
so
you've
I've
done
got
that.
nothing on me. And I open my arms up and say, give the rock a great big smurf.
He comes over and he rolls. He throws up on you as he hugs you.
Okay.
Now, do you have anything in extra dimensional pockets or anything like that?
Sword.
It pops out, or actually, no, give me a luck roll. It may or may not ever be seen again.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
If you hear a sword clatters to the ground, any other spells and shit on you, Rock?
Nope, that's it. Just a sword in the pocket.
Okay, and yeah, your tattoo thing goes away. All your active spells are gone. Give me a essence roll, Rock, and do not fumble it. Essence times 5, don't fumble. Okay, yeah, everything's fine.
Yep.
I was just curious to see if you'd still be there. Anyway, yeah, he hugs the drunk kid who vomits on him, and he goes, and the kid goes, "I love you, man."
Okay, I pick up the sword and I sword trick. And I fail. I try it again.
That's not a fumble. You got 50 or better.
That's not a fumble. Yeah, I got a 50.
Go Rock.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Keeps hiding it behind his back, going, "Yep, yep,"
All right. That's a
and then
success.
finally it disappears.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get a better Highlander coat, dude.